Townsend Harris is an amazing place to work, and I have seen it from two different sides because my daughter was a student here, graduated in the class of 2009, and we both actually started here the same day, September 2005. So I saw how wonderful it is for the students as a parent, and I also see the collaboration and the kindness of the staff. I mean, people get along on every level.
When you start working here, you are first kind of intimidated by how intelligent everyone is. That you come here and there's an atmosphere that's different, which is you're gonna have a conversation outside of class that would mirror whatever is the most intellectual thing that they're discussing in class.
So when I came here, I was lucky to have a position that meant that I was going to get to collaborate with a lot of teachers across departments because I am only special educator for 2 years, and I finally had someone join me this year. But all the teachers in the school were really working together to make something work that at the beginning seemed really, really difficult and daunting, and sometimes it seemed impossible. But I think there was this just great idea of, well, we have the ability to come together, we have the ability to learn something new, we have the ability to implement something new and all be a part of it with special education coming to Townsend Harris. And we started to work together, and it was incredible, and I met a lot of wonderful people, and everybody here works super hard. We have a lot of brilliant minds, and they're all really interested in new ideas and in doing really well, and just sort of joining forces so that we do the best that we can for the students that we have across the board.
We were handed what seemed like an alien force to the whole school mission and to the whole school community. I think that that singing of that scene in Home Alone, where this is my house, right? And so this is I think everyone said this is my school, and we realized that we needed immediately to organize ourselves, to reach out to our elected officials. But the problem with their equation is that they didn't respond, and they thought we were going to go away. And we realized that no, good manners means that when people ask you a question, you're supposed to respond. And if that's the model that they should be modeling for us teachers, what we should be doing with our students, right? And should be coming from the top down. So that's another thing I think that inspired us to stick together.
We don't have that sort of competitive energy in the school. It's always, I've been here for 10 years, and it's had this spirit of collaboration. Like, what can I do to work together? Working on projects together, coming up with new ideas. My curriculum is basically, I've created the whole thing. And a lot of it has been scary, and a lot of it I've, went and sought help. And how can I make this better? Or do you think this is gonna work? And I feel like there's always someone I can talk to about any of those concerns.
I'd say the people that we work with and the leadership that we work for and collaborate with, I'd say that the leader, Michael Shadrick, sets a tone that lets us know that we're empowered to introduce new ideas, lead initiatives that are in the best interest of students. We don't feel like we're just taking direction from a leader. We feel like we're given freedom to generate ideas through our own creativity, which I feel like makes the process more meaningful for us and more empowering for the students.
We're always striving to improve. We've got there's a lot of positive stuff on the walls, and one of the ones that comes up again and again is to be, not to seem, and we don't want to just have good test scores. We want to make sure that kids are really prepared for college. We do a lot around analytical writing and kind of college. All the seniors, or the majority of the seniors, do a big research paper that they have to defend publicly, and a lot of that's an effort just to this is the kind of work that you're going to need to do at college.
That what we have, we can have sort of dignity around those issues. So, for instance, if I want to have a conversation with my principal, I walk in as his equal. I'm not scared to walk in and talk to my principal, and that's because of the presence of the union. When teachers want something, we can advocate for those things.
We have fantastic students, and I think that we've really built a really strong school community, and our kids like coming to school, and it shows. But the other part is the other adults in the building. My colleagues are also my friends, and I look forward to coming to work with them every day and to spending time with them.